I want to talk a little bit about back-end support, right? Because I have a feeling that that's one of the reasons why your course completion rate is so high. How important is that back-end support, and how are you actually serving your audience once they've purchased and started taking the modules?
Right. It's a good question. And I've seen people promote courses like never make a sales call again, or, and I don't, I mean, I get it, but it depends on your objective. And my objective from the start was never to get as many people as possible through the door. I wanted as many people as possible going out the door together,
Mm.
meaning that they start together, they finish together. So in our high ticket courses, which I would say is, anything over $2,000, uh, everyone is assigned a dedicated program coach for our certification program. We have very specific deadlines for the curriculum, meaning that they have to do the work and hand it in. We have quizzes. There's everyone, in this program, everyone starts and finishes at the same time. So there's that group accountability and also that connection that happens amongst people going through something very challenging together. And the course is hard. So, everyone signs up, they see the course curriculum, they start seeing the assignments, the outline, they panic a little bit, uh, and they continue on. And that's very, very specific. We sell more in quantity of spots in courses that don't have that level of commitment or guidance or support going through it. But there's always something, whether it's follow-up emails or a Facebook group that forms while the course is running. There's always some level of connection and community so that people start to feel part of something. So it's not they're just like buying something and then they're completely left on their own. And I think there's a bit of a challenge to manage that effectively when you're doing evergreen type courses where you have a sales funnel and people are signing up and starting at all different times. And
Mm.
I made a very conscious decision not to do it that way. I felt like we would probably get the same number of people over a year if we did it that way. However, we wouldn't have the same level of commitment from people and the same level of ambassadorship and loyalty and friendships formed, quite honestly, amongst people who go through the program together. And then we have our alumni who come back and they're constantly cheerleading for people and offering support. And the group starts to take care of itself in a really beautiful way. So those were all really important factors for what I created as a certification program. So I always remind my students, you bought the education, but you have to earn the certification by actually doing the work.
So you've got that carrot at the end of the line that they're chasing, that they really want to make sure that they get that reward. So you brought up, I think, a lot of really, really smart things here, Megan, long-term type stuff. You've actually created your course, your high-end courses in a way that, hey, it starts at this date. We're only taking this many people. So you've got scarcity. You've got the time. The time is running out type feature going on. But you're also getting the sense of community, right? Which I think is lost in a lot of online courses now. A lot of online course builders, this dream is, like you said in the beginning of our interview here, is I'm just going to set up a course. It's going to be automated. I'm going to sit on a beach drinking daiquiris all day. But I think what's made you successful is you've created this environment where the community is starting together. We're going through this together. We're doing these challenges, these difficult challenges together. But what I really love, and I'm wondering if you can kind of expand on this a little bit more, Megan, for the people that are maybe just joining, and they're not really sure what they're expecting. They're joining maybe a Facebook group. You've got your alumni going in and saying, yes, this is the way to go. What are some other ways that you've gotten your community to really get in and get involved and help other people get acclimated?
Right. So we bring up, so for our program coaches, for example, so every term we hire 15 to 20 program coaches and each takes on an allotment of students. And those are all honors graduates of our program. So they come back in that way and support the students. And just out of sheer joy and love for the program and what it does for people's lives, every year we send out these welcome packages that include an obnoxiously bright orange t-shirt that say today is the day. And so our new students end up posting photos of themselves wherever they may live in the world with their t-shirts on. And so inevitably our alumni start chiming in and being like, oh, I missed that program. I loved it when I did it. It's going to be tough. You guys can do it. And people will come in with their questions and alumni will answer them. And then we've also offered sort of a next level opportunity for graduates to become certified instructors where they get a done for you package of classes they can teach. So those instructors sort of end up becoming senior level graduates who are out there teaching their own respective classes. And so there's just a lot of depth of experience. And, I talk about being able to sell a course over and over and over again. We first launched this online in 2013. I did it 3 times in person. So since 2013, people have established incredible businesses that have grown and thrived, and so they then become, unofficial or casual mentors for the new students coming in, and demonstrating through their success what's possible.
I love this. I absolutely love this, Megan. You are just dropping tons of course building knowledge bombs. And for anyone out there that's thinking about getting into a course building and you're looking at everything that Megan has built, it's going to take a while, right? She's been doing this a long time, over 8 years. So just start, keep working it. And I love the idea of starting small. Start with a small offering and kind of build your authenticity that way. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed this episode. I've got several other episodes right here for you. Smash one of these videos to make sure that you don't miss out on the tips, tools, and tactics of industry experts. Let's take that side hustle full time. Smash one of these links.